back with Bobby and JJ Radio. This show is entitled Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Our first guest is Luis Rodriguez. He's a San Antonio native. How are you doing today, Luis?
I am doing great, Bobby, JJ.
Let's talk a little bit about the Hispanic Chamber, though. So give me a little bit of history behind it.
You know, JJ, what makes the Hispanic Chamber super unique, being a member prior to working for the Hispanic Chamber and learning about its history. You know, San Antonio, if you don't think it's one of the greatest cities to live, work, play, and do business in, man, you're missing the boat. It's a tremendous city. The economic growth here is incredible. But our chamber is unique in the sense that it's the first ever Hispanic Chamber of Commerce established in America in 1929.
Wow.
I remember.
Bobby was there for the inaugural ribbon cutting, formerly known as La Cámara Mexicana de San Antonio. In the late 80s, mid-90s, we changed the name to the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce so Puerto Ricans like myself could feel that they could be a part of such a great organization doing positive things for the Hispanic community in our city.
So I have a question. Do you have to be Hispanic to join?
Bobby, that's a great question, and it's one that we hear all the time. I'm glad you're bringing it up because we live in San Antonio. We're a big melting pot, and the question, do you have to be Hispanic to be a part of our chamber? Absolutely not. Do you want to do business with Hispanics? Absolutely. You know, the Hispanic community in San Antonio, we're 67% here in San Antonio Hispanic.
Right.
We're the future buyers. We're the future workforce. So being a part of our chamber allows you to have a door into that community and help your business flourish.
And you guys have a ton of benefits to join. Can you go over some of them?
Sure. One of them that we love to share with our members is myself being a member with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and we talk about benefits, is access to people. When you talk about what does a Chamber of Commerce truly bring to a business owner, to a professional, access to people. At the end of the day, the more people you shake hands with, the more folks you get in front of, is what's going to allow you to drive your business up. That's a great benefit. We have over 150 events on a calendar year basis. So if you can't make our meet and greet breakfasts in the morning, don't worry. There's a members only luncheon right around the corner. There's a Noche in San Antonio business networking mixer in the evening. There's also our San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce universities, where we're constantly providing educational seminars for our members. The platform is basic education for our members, presented by our members.
I want to talk to some of the beautiful ladies that we have today. We have Elizabeth Gonzalez. She's also a San Antonio native. She's been with the chamber since 2015, and she has a background at WAI, and she was an account exec at the San Antonio Express News. Also have Genevieve Flores, who's one of my favorite people on earth. She actually also works for the San Antonio Express News right now. She's in charge of the Conexión, which is the Spanish version of San Antonio Express News, and she's a really powerful woman here in San Antonio metro area. So let's talk about the benefits a little bit more in the eyes of an actual member, Genevieve, and also Elizabeth a little bit. We'll talk about both, being what the chamber offers and what we can get as members.
Yes. Thanks for having me,
Anytime.
JJ. And one of the benefits that I have been able to take advantage of is building the long-lasting relationships I have with some of the actual members there at the chamber. And it also has done for me is open up a lot of doorways that I had been trying to knock on several times, and I never got an answer. And finally, getting involved has made the biggest difference with the actual publication that I work with. But one of the most interesting things is that there at San Antonio Express News, we had been a member for such a long time, but it wasn't totally used to the advantage of San Antonio Express News and Conexión. So getting engaged and involved has made the biggest difference. So being a member is one thing, but also taking it a step further and being involved and engaged with the networking events and being partners with the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber with different events and opportunities to grow advertising and to grow business needs. You can get involved with so many different ones, and from the external affairs to government affairs to the membership drive to being part of the marketing piece to newsletters. So there's so much involvement. But the most interesting thing that I have gotten out of it, again, I'm sort of being selfish here because I want to learn from being in these memberships. And the most interesting thing was you start to recognize some of the businesses and what has made them very successful.
Right.
So you can take from that and maybe utilize it to your business and your business needs.
Sure.
And so it's a two-way street. So you take a lot of the good things and you can implement them into your own business.
Right, exactly.
So that has been very positive for me as well.
So Elizabeth, besides some of the stuff that we've already talked about, what else does the chamber have as far as benefits for their members?
Sure, that's a great question. question. We offer many amenities and benefits as being part of the Chamber of Commerce. It's Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is just like Luis says, a state of mind. You do not have to be Hispanic to join, but we are part of that 67% Spanish-driven city. So if you want to tap into that market, the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber definitely is the chamber to join.
Right.
For the amenities that we do have and the benefits, we do offer ribbon cuttings as well. That's part of your membership.
Right.
And then also we have the opportunity to sponsor events that we have. So a lot of corporate members, from general members, you can definitely take part in that. So that's a great initiative that we have.
Yeah.
So,
and Elizabeth, let's talk about the office space that is there for the members that are downtown or in the area.
No, great. We definitely we're located at the Pearl Brewery. So we have 3 meeting rooms that are on site that are accessible to members only.
Sure.
So a lot of our members love that because of the fact that some members currently don't have any office space to work or to conduct trainings. So we offer that amenity to our members.
So Elizabeth, can you tell us some of the marketing opportunities that are available with the Chamber?
Great. That's a great question too. Ribbon cuttings is another initiative that we have, but most importantly what we've incorporated as far as membership is we market the area prior to the ribbon cutting. So that's an actual incentive that we have to joining our chamber, that you get advertising and marketing as well.